Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gene's Reviews. Reviews from a regular dude, where I do trailer reactions, I react to YouTube videos, I review YouTube channels. Occasionally, I'll review a movie, but really, I just do whatever the hell I want. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gene's Reviews. Reviews from a regular dude. My voice is still screwed, so we'll just have to go with it as long as I can. We're going to do another one from Spicy Horror. This is top 4 scary ghost videos, too scary to handle. So let's check this one out.
This video is sponsored by Vertical Ratio. More on that later.
I love his narration. I like his voice.
Let's see how I can start this. I just came across some of the most famous paranormals clips on TikTok yesterday, and I still have no idea how I missed it. So what's the deal with the upcoming show? As usual, someone on TikTok just discovered that he is living with a spirit, exactly like all the people nowadays. He made like 20-something parts about it. The fella was witnessing some Scooby-Doo type of activity, some footsteps on a flowered floor, what a description, a mess in the kitchen, pulling chairs under his ass, and many more events. So after getting smoked by the ghost, the man decided to call a paranormal investigator, and in each video he uploads, he tees up the arrival of the expert, which made me feel as if I will witness a miracle when he finally arrives. The problem is, he delayed the day of when he will come and crush this ghost so many times I thought the expert doesn't know how to walk out of his house. What an expert. And during this time, the man was trying different tricks to communicate with the spirit. He even made a 9-year-old devil board to see the result. But back to the lost cause, to the man who will wipe the floor with the ghost, who will make what's not possible impossible. And when he finally showed up, I took a shit uncontrollably. He pulled out that bag, and I thought we were about to see Jesus or something, but when I saw that the bag was full of ghost detector devices, I washed my hands of him, and the owner of the house found the closest hotel and spent some nights there.
So yep, our house is haunted. I was convinced after watching this footage of Kristen in the kitchen. Oh, hell nope. Right? I decided it was time to do some research. I started looking at the most haunted places in Portland. That's near me. So is that? That's like a block away. I was starting to get worried, but then I had an idea. You can actually hire a priest to come bless your house. I was just about to find one, and then this happened. Nope. We've got paranormal investigators coming next week, but yesterday morning when I came downstairs, the living room was trash. And on a side note, the candle was lit, which I blew out before bed, but we all know how much our ghost likes candles. So last night I decided to borrow a tactic I saw in a movie and sprinkled flour all over the area that was most affected. And after I went to bed, this happened.
Well, I kind of like this one because he's not, he's not serious. It's a parody. It's a parody of all these other guys on TikTok that are, like, claiming they see ghosts and stuff like that, so.
The candle was lit, which I blew out before bed, but we all know how much our ghost likes candles. So last night I decided to borrow a tactic I saw in a movie and sprinkled flour all over the area that was most affected. And after I went to bed, this happened. We've got paranormal investigators scheduled for next week, but we're still losing sleep every night. So last night, we decided to go and stay at a hotel, mainly because we're getting sick of everything happening. But I also wanted to see if it was just our house that was haunted. So I set up a camera in the room facing the bed, and you'll never believe what happened. I ended up flying to LA to find my girlfriend, but it was still a relief to get away from stuff like this, and like this, and just relax. I chose to stay at the famous Hotel Roosevelt in Hollywood, hoping the ghost wouldn't follow me. But almost immediately after I arrived, things started happening. See? Can't escape it, no matter where I go. Haunted. And I actually got footage of the ghost. You did? Yeah, I think so. And not just more footage of the ghost doing stuff like this, but footage of the ghost itself. We already know how much our ghost likes to mess with our lights. As you can see here,
I want to check this guy's TikTok.
So we set up a camera permanently facing the lights, and if you look closely at the floor, you'll see it. With the paranormal investigators coming this weekend, we decided to give it one more shot. I started by removing the creepy pictures from the fridge, which may be connected to the ghost, and then replaced them with a dry erase board in case they wanted to write us a message. And later that night, that's exactly what happened. Watch. Our paranormal investigator has arrived, and he wasted no time setting up all sorts of communication equipment. Things started out pretty slow until I suggested that we use the candles, and you won't believe what happened next.
If there are any spirits here, could you please let us know by doing something to one of the candles? Okay. If you are a malevolent spirit, could you let us know on the count of 3 by doing something? 1, 2, 3.
Well, things had been relatively quiet for the last week until this happened last night.
Come on! I thought we were done with this.
And there's nobody in here. See? Look, nobody. Nobody in here. This closet is tiny. And nobody out here. Sick of it.
I'm not fully convinced, to be honest with you. I mean, some parts were very good. But the flower footsteps was a little too cartoony to me. And the ghost expert is completely useless. But what about you?
I thought it was funny.
The next clip is full of prayers so much you may think about switching religion at some point in the video. So if you don't like that type of stuff, get out. But in case you are using your little brain to wonder what's going on next, take a comfy seat and some napkins, because you will lose it when you hear the story. This man has visited this same place more than I have visited my own grandma's house, so this time around, the ghost wasn't having it. They even threw a shirt on him the same way you will throw your shirt on your girl after a hard day of work. And you are about to have your night, until he found something attached to the top of one of the corners. At first I thought it was an old diaper full of crabs stuck to the wall, but the explorer had a different idea and thought it was a PC graphics card. We were arguing about what it was back and forth, until the ghost got angry and literally lifted an entire closet upside down. The explorer, and I'm not talking about the web browser, he switched to religious mode and started praying. I stopped imagining, and the djinn started playing. And now you should start watching.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله.
I'm going to run that back a little bit because it looked kind of like he probably ran that in reverse. With, I don't know. Let's check that out. I know this is fake, but... Watch when that thing falls. Or goes up there or whatever.
لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ
Man
بكلمات الله
goes up
التامات من
there.
شر ما خلق.
I think someone pushed it down. They ran the film in reverse.
بسم الله الرحمن
It's pretty
الرحيم.
funny though.
حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله.
These guys from the
لا
Middle
إله إلا
East,
الله.
they sound so forceful. In the name of God.
لا إله إلا الله. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه لا إله إلا الله.
I don't know what happened there. They cut that too quick.
لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله. لا 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 لا. لا إله إلا الله. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بك. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم، لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم، له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض. لا إله إلا الله. استغفر الله العلي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا إله إلا الله.
Man, if this was real, it would be really crazy, but it ain't. Nobody gets that much happening. Nobody. Anybody that watches this and thinks that it's real,
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. لا 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 لا. معليش والله العظيم يا جماعة أنا ما قادر خلاص صدري. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
whatever.
In case you want to know what was that thing on the corner, because for some reason people think that I should know everything. But from what the investigator suspected, and according to Wikipedia, this could be some sort of sorcery, or maybe just an old diaper, who knows. If one day I get sent to the hospital, I will make sure that I have some patient at the same room I'm in. I really don't want to wake up at the middle of the night and see a nurse kissing the crap out of her fellow doctor in front of me. Because what will happen is that they will go crazy. One of them throw their $500 glasses on the ground, ripping each other's shirts off, and obviously destroying everything on their way, including me and my oxygen devices on the ground, so they can continue their night on my bed. But what does that have to do with the next video? I honestly just wanted to waste your time. And the hospital is...
This guy's great. I love his channel.
And what about the title? Don't worry about it. I just thought of it when I saw that the explorers are in fact two cops acting like little girls. Now have fun.
Take him! Take him!
I know you may have expected longer videos, but that's not my fault. I don't know why they are recording the videos and forgetting to press auto capture. What a couple of novices.
Oh, man.
Did you know that ghosts can be horny? If you didn't know this fact, subscribe to the channel. I give all sort of rare facts and myths.
It's called an incubus and a succubus. They're actually demons. They can be pretty horny.
So as an
So
Asian
I've
woman
heard.
was pretending like she is working in the office, and I'm not being racist here. Anyways, some files behind her was thrown on the ground. She lost her balls over the situation and did the unexpected. Absolutely nothing. The ghost couldn't wait any longer. He did what an evil horny man would do in a Hollywood movie. Throw as many stuffs as possible, and force the girl to come with you. Which, to be honest, was a little embarrassing the way she was pulled. Crawling on the ground like that isn't the way to go. Take a look. There is a common thing about Asian horror videos I just realized, and I barely realizes anything. But this one was easy for me. They always seems to have over-the-top kind of paranormals,
Yeah.
This is not the first time I see some of them getting pulled like that. What's up with the murdering style?
I don't know. If you're not subscribed to Spicy Horror, do so. I think it's a great channel. It's really unique. It's so different than all the other ghost hunting channels out there. And I think the guy narrating is amazing. I think he's awesome. He's hilarious. George Clooney, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Matthew McConaughey. They all three get together to make a movie. Clooney says, "I'll direct." DiCaprio says, "I'll act." McConaughey says, "All right, all right, all right." Thank you, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hashtag Mean Gene, all that fun stuff. And if you like this video, tell all your friends, leave a comment down below. And if you didn't like it, then just shut up. And I will see you next time.